So good morning, dear students. So welcome back. So we're going to continue with the series on human resource analytics, the next series of topics. So we are there going to be, we're going to discuss a topic on Unit 3, which is actually the organization alignment audit. And the topic is going to be staffing, attrition, and retention analytics. So let us quickly see what are the various areas in staffing and attrition and retention analytics. Right. Now, this is actually what is actually employee attrition. Now, employee attrition is actually defined as the natural process by which employees leave the workforce, for example, through resignation, for various personal reasons, or also retirement, and are not immediately replaced. And because there are scenarios where the replacement is going to take some time because of a lot of factors. And there are some situations where you're going to get replacement very fast. So it depends on the position and also the time. A lot of other factors going to influence this, okay, which you're going to see later. Now, employee attrition occurs when the size of the workforce diminishes over time due to unavoidable factors such as employee resignations for personal as well as professional reasons. And these are the various types of employee attrition. One is retirement. And retirement is actually you complete the age of many organizations have 60 years, whereas in government it is 65 for some select positions. Voluntary retirement is actually you resign yourself without, there's a difference between voluntary and involuntary. Now, involuntary is a very simple thing where actually the company wants you to leave because of a lot of various reasons, because the performance is not up to the mark, or because the company wants to rationalize the operations, so they want to rationalize the headcount, and they want to make some positions. They want to reduce the headcount in some positions. Some of the positions might become redundant. So a lot of other factors. So voluntary is on their own. People resign and go, and involuntary is something where actually you have a lot of involvement from the organization. And internal is actually where people move from one function into another function. So that is also actually a type of internal attrition where employee are moving from one function to another function, one division from other division, one location to another location. So these are all. And also employee attrition also can be actually determined based on the demographic based. So this is also there. And attrition rate. So this is a formula for the attrition rate because you need to measure the attrition rate. So you need to have a mathematical measure. So it's actually very simple. How many people have left a company office department compared to the average number of hires people employed in that year. So this is a very simple formula. So here you can also take into fresh hires as well. So this is the formula as it goes. So attrition rate is actually the number of attritions, the number of people leaving your company office or department divided by the average number of employees. Now this includes actually the number of fresh hires because fresh hires is actually going to increase the denominator. It is going to get, see, you're going to take the average. So when you're going to take a particular period of time, you're going to take the average number of employees which is present. Might be if you do for a 1 year, you're going to take the every month you're going to take the count and divide by 12, and then you're going to get the average and then put it in the denominator. And since the percentage, you're going to multiply 100. So you can see that actually attrition rate is also heavily influenced by um, uh, that hiring. When your hiring is actually more, so actually attrition rate is going to come down. So that might be a misleading metric. So that is why we have additional metric. But as well, it is very important to understand what is the attrition rate. Now, what are the factors which are affecting employee attrition is personal motivation, and people are having a lot of a lot of options where actually they actually resign and move. Might be for a better job opportunity, for a better career, and the company is not doing well. A lot of challenges. Professional motivation is also there. Personal motivation, you can also say people are getting married and moving to a different location, and some people they don't like the city. So a lot of opportunity, a lot of things come under personal motivation. Professional motivation is basically driven by a career where you feel that you actually want to scale up even faster. There's better opportunities in the market and all. Now, workload challenge is something which is internal to the organization. There's a lot of scenarios where actually the workplace could play right from the reporting supervisor, your management, your colleagues, a lot of facilities. So a lot of things also come under this. And poor employee to job fit, that is also very important. Now, for example, an employee has a core set of skills, and he is actually not being utilized in that particular role which he really wants, then is actually, there is a case of a poor employee to job fit. So that is also that, these are also the scenarios actually where we have a issue with respect to where people also leave this organization. And some of the benefits, as actually poor performing employees leaving a company actually is always risky, and reducing overheads, and also it's very important, people who are not good should not be hired in the first place. And in terms of some of the benefits of attrition is when you're actually pivoting to a new business direction or have insufficient funds, so definitely attrition is actually a welcome thing. And these are some of the reasons where actually people get this thing: low pay, no recognition, demotivated employees, lack of career growth, retirement, and poor working conditions, and terminations or inefficient employees. So thank you very much for this session, and look forward to the next session with you on a very new topic. Thank you very much.